My name is Mary Neal. I'm founder and director of a grassroots effort to help decriminalize mental illness in America called Assistance to the Incarcerated Mentally Ill. I'm also a pro se plaintiff in the Niels versus the Johnny Cochran firm case. You can see more about that on YouTube, the Cochran firm fraud videos. That's the Cochran firm fraud 1 and 2. I'm videotaping today because I want all of the audience to know that I am experiencing increased censorship and also increased incidents of being followed and accosted in my neighborhoods. I want you to know that today, and hopefully some Care 2 members will see this, I am locked out of all of my groups at Care 2. And because I try to access my groups through, of course, through the internet, my computer also right now has someone else in control of it. I'm not the administrator of my own computer. I cannot log on to the administrator's account. I'm relegated to the guest account. So I cannot log on to any of my Care 2 groups. I tried to call Care 2 help, and they said that they're not accepting phone calls for customer service support right now. I have to go online to access that. So I have some friends to do that for me. I am very censored a good deal of the time. My articles are at, for the most part, nowpublic.com. When you go to nowpublic.com, you can put my name, Mary Neal, in right there at their field, at subject. Just type Mary Neal, that's N-E-A-L, and you will see my articles. Generally speaking, I write about justice issues as they pertain to mental illness. I also wrote an article about Oscar Grant, who recently was killed by BART officers there in California. My brother Larry Neal was kept secretly 18 days by Memphis police there at Shelby County Jail under secret arrest until he died. We looked for him, his social worker looked for him, but the jail denied having him. Therefore, he couldn't get his heart drugs. Whether they did something else to him, we don't know. Thanks to the Johnny Cochran firm representing us, they never had to relinquish a record. We've asked for 5 years for records, and they still refuse to acknowledge that we have a right to know how Larry died. Black people have not really come as far as we all like to think or hope down the road to freedom. The thing that happened with Oscar Grant, and certainly what my family is undergoing, will prove that. When we sued the Johnny Cochran firm in Atlanta, Georgia, in the Georgia Superior Court for their fraud against us, contracting with my mother to work as our attorneys in the wrongful death matter of my brother Larry Neal. It turned out that the managing partner for the Cochran firm was himself a county commissioner over the jail, and they didn't tell us that, and they did nothing on our case for 10.5 months, and the statute of limitation ticking by before they finally confessed that they had this conflict of interest. And by the time they did that, it was too late to get another attorney. What attorney can prepare 3 important lawsuits, 1 wrongful death case and 2 negligence cases in 6 weeks? This was purposeful. So when we sued them for fraud in Georgia, taking the lawsuit to their Atlanta office, they denied having an Atlanta office. The Atlanta office denied any connection with the Cochran firm or other firm offices. And the judge accepted that and dismissed our case. So there is no Cochran firm in Atlanta. 6 months later, there they were, defending the family of Katherine Johnson. That's the 92-year-old woman who was shot and killed by police in her own home here in Atlanta. All of a sudden, I guess they were reincarnated. I think that they show up on the scene anytime black people have been killed by police. Johnny Cochran has been dead 3 years. Think of what's going on. Think. All I know is that I was followed all summer. I was accosted several times at neighborhood stores. One time, it was so frightening that I called 911. There were 4 cars. One of them was a USDOT truck. Prison profiteering is big business. It's been estimated that it nets around $50 billion a year to imprison people. And mental patients make up, some statistics say half, some say less than half of those who are incarcerated. That's why there are no mental hospitals being opened at the rate of need. That's why many mental hospitals might be being closed. In any case, we didn't know we were getting into all of this when we went to the Cochran firm for the wrongful death of Larry Neal. But things certainly have progressed along. I never knew there was so much fraud going on in the world. Fraud. And I just want you to be aware, and if you are a Care 2 member, or if you can contact that organization for me, let them know that I cannot log on to my own group. That's assistance to the incarcerated mentally ill at Care 2. I can't log on. Ever since one of the members wrote and gave us the link to contact President Obama about justice issues that we're concerned about, I have been blocked out. She wrote that, and I wrote to the members and told them, this is wonderful. Let us use this link and contact the Obama campaign on behalf of the mental patients. From that moment, I have been blocked out of Care 2. So it gives me a lot of hope for our new administration to know that the same people who censor me don't want us to contact the Obama administration. Doesn't that make you hopeful about the people we have in charge now? This is just to keep you updated on what's going on. You, the public, are my protection. You, the public, are my family's protection as we continue to try to work for the least of these, his brethren. For more information, please see my articles at nowpublic.com. That's Mary, M-A-R-Y, Neal, N-E-A-L. See our other videos, Cochran Firm Fraud 1 and 2 on YouTube. Pray for us as we continue to work for the least of these, his brethren. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for your prayers and your support.